gonna waste any time. Y'all ready for your next comedian? I know you are. She is all the way from the lawless state of South Carolina. Put your hands together for Susan Demchak.
Thank you. You're very kind. Yes, it's true. I do drive all the way up here from the free state of South Carolina. You North Carolinians think you're so fancy with your skyscrapers and your microbreweries and your motorcycle helmet laws. Every time I cross that state line, or as I refer to it, the blood-brain barrier, I'm just thankful that you haven't built a big, beautiful wall at your southern border to keep us out. I came along in the second wave of feminism, the same time that South Carolina got around to the first wave of feminism. So you got Woodstock, and you got a guy on the moon, you got little baby Susan, and you got South Carolina ratifying women's suffrage. And as far as I know, no, it hasn't been repealed. I came along when my parents were in their 40s. I'm not sure exactly what all they were doing when they were chaperoning my sister's senior beach trip at Dirty Myrtle. But judging from my birthday in late February, it wasn't buying condoms. I love to look at people's birthdays and wonder what was going on 9 months before they were born. I know sex, right? But what else and why? Like my older son. Almost 38 weeks to the day after my husband purchased his brand new luxurious Toyota Land Cruiser, my son was born. He might have knocked me up, but I'm pretty sure he was banging that car. But the joke's on her, because he's still with me. But meanwhile, a few years ago, he purchased a brand new, later model, younger Toyota Land Cruiser with a bigger engine. And then he passed down that old Land Cruiser to guess who? You got it, the older son, the Land Cruiser baby. He now has a 401k, but he still doesn't drive worth a damn, so she's getting banged still. I'm not gonna lie to you, we all love that car. She still drives like it's 1999, and she's got a ferocious V8. Meanwhile, my motor is a little harder to get running, but more on that later. Happy Pride Month, everyone. I'm cis and hetero, but I love parties and glitter and people being with the person that they love. If you can be with someone romantically for a long time and not want to murder them, you should be with that person. Love is love. My husband and I are one of those couples that really love each other. Yeah, but don't hate us for our happiness. Hate us for, well, there are a lot of reasons. But anyway, my husband is a very special person. He keeps a lid on this bottle of feminist rage. If the world is not on fire, you can thank him. And the fact that my family's dragons died a few centuries ago. But I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to stand here and tell you that there haven't been times in the last 50 years, I mean 25, that we haven't thought about killing each other. I would never do it because I don't want it in my browser history. I would never look up how, because I don't want it in my browser history. And anyway, I know how. He is deathly allergic to cats. We've got like 1,000 in our neighborhood, so I would just step outside. Here, kitty, 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 and we are going to take a nap on Daddy's pillow. Now, don't worry. I would never do that. I've told way too many people this plan. I'm not really sure how he would kill me. Probably with his bare hands. And maybe tonight. is hard. You've got a morning person and not a morning person. He's an introvert and I'm all of this. He loads the dishwasher like a Scandinavian architect, and my method is more raccoon on meth. He's retired and I'm still working, but I'm getting to that age where I'm starting to think about retirement. There's this thing I want to do, and it's called whatever I want. Work is kind of getting in the way. But I love my job. I mean, it's not being Bono or running interrogations for the CIA, but it's a good gig and it keeps the Amazon packages coming. But I think of it like sex. I still enjoy it when I'm doing it, but I'd like to do about half as much of it as is currently expected. Meanwhile, I was told at this point in life there would be something called erectile dysfunction. You may have heard of it. It's this thing that supposedly happens to men after age 50. But I'm starting to think that it's fake news. Maybe something they tell women so that we have something to look forward to. I don't want it to stop working altogether. I'm not a monster, although that has been debated south of the border. With him, sex is like Chinese food. He has it, and then 30 minutes later, he's ready for more. Whereas with me, it's more like Japanese steakhouse. Didn't we do that already this year?